Jamaican culture is a vibe. Can you tell me, why are Jamaican people excellent at everything?
Girl,
but literally,
it's in our DNA.
Societal standards, many people may presume that my move from the US to Jamaica was a downgrade. Let's get into the details. I went from like high-rise living, multiple vehicles, operating different businesses, to much more calm, chill lifestyle.
Listen, I've never been more aware of my blackness until coming to America.
And today we're diving into a topic that's near and dear to my heart: the unique connection between Black Americans and Jamaica. You see, this isn't just about a love for jerk chicken and reggae beats, although, let's be real, those are pretty amazing. It goes much deeper than that. We're talking about a bond forged in shared histories, struggles, and triumphs. The relationship between Black Americans in Jamaica is deeply rooted in shared histories of oppression, resistance, and cultural pride.
Due to societal standards, many people may presume that my move from the US to Jamaica was a downgrade. Let's get into the details. I went from like high-rise living, multiple vehicles, operating different businesses, to much more calm, chill lifestyle. I went from having all of the amenities: rooftop pool, concierge, lounge access, to no hot water, no AC, no dryer. Literally, I have a washing machine, but I don't have a dryer. Many people will see that as being like a downgrade in life. But if you look at it, for me, it was like a huge upgrade because it was a humbling experience. People will ask, like, why would I do that? Why would I leave all that lifestyle behind? In the end of 2022, going into 2023, I looked at myself in the mirror one night. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I got everything I've ever wanted in life. I got the Tesla. I got the high rise. Everything I wanted, I manifested. It came to life, right? And I realized, like, once I attained these things, I was still not happy. And I was like, what is wrong with me? I literally have everything I've ever wanted in life, but I wasn't happy.
Jamaican culture is a vibe. Can you tell me, why are Jamaican people excellent at everything?
Girl,
but literally,
it's in our DNA.
Everything. Like, what is in the water? Like, what is in the in the genetics? Like, whether you go into athletics, whether you go into entertainment, whether you're doing behind the scenes, like whatever it is, like something about being Jamaican is the sauce.
We just love being the best at things. Like,
is that what it is?
And we just like want to do things really well, and we're kind of relentless, and we don't stop.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. I don't know where we get like the tenacity from, but we have the tenacity and the audacity.
And the audacity.
I
know, because, I was in New York for 10 years. I didn't live in Brooklyn, where I feel like I could have gotten it, or even in Queens, where I feel like I could have gotten it even more. But I feel like you just get like crazy respect for like Jamaican culture, food, vibes, people.
Listen, I've never been more aware of my blackness until coming to America.
People who don't live in America legitimately do not understand how much race plays a part in like every aspect of your life. I was in an Uber one time, and the Uber driver, who was a Black man, asked me if I was mixed. And I said, yes, my dad's from Italy and my mom's American. And he looks at me in the rearview mirror and he goes, you know you Black, right? And I was like, well, you asked if I was mixed. So I said, I'm Italian American. And he pauses for a couple of seconds and he looks in the mirror again and he goes, you Black. Okay, like so what were you expecting when you asked me that question? Like, did you just want me to say like, yeah, I'm light skinned? I don't, like, what? And I was just reminded of the fact that when I moved to America, I had to stop thinking of myself as like métis, because in Senegal, we call mixed people métis, and that's just as valid of a race as either being Black or white. And his comment to me just felt kind of like, okay, you may think you're mixed, but just remember, in this country, you are a Black woman who is oppressed, and the white men will see you as a Black woman and you will be treated as a Black woman. And I was like, I live my own experience. Like, I'm very much aware of how I interact with people in America. Like, it just felt like such a random ass, I don't fucking know. But anyways, it makes sense why a lot of foreigners are like, why are Americans so obsessed with race?
From the horrors of colonialism and slavery to the systemic inequalities that persist today, the experiences of these two communities are sadly intertwined. But amidst the struggle, there's also a shared spirit of resilience, a determination to rise above and celebrate the beauty of their heritage. And that's where the magic really happens. Jamaica, for many Black Americans, represents more than just a vacation spot. It's a symbolic homecoming, a place where they can connect with their roots and experience a sense of belonging that can be hard to find elsewhere.
Understanding this connection means going back to the transatlantic slave trade. Both Jamaica and America were deeply scarred by this horrific chapter. Black people stolen from their homelands endured unimaginable cruelty. It wasn't just physical brutality, it was systematic dehumanization. This shared experience created an undeniable bond. A bond forged in adversity. Even in darkness, the human spirit resists hopes and dreams. And that's exactly what happened.
Now let's talk about the vibes. Because Jamaica's cultural impact? Man, it's global, but for Black Americans, it hits different. It's like that favorite family recipe passed down through generations. Familiar, comforting, and oh so good. Reggae music, with its infectious rhythms and conscious lyrics, became the soundtrack for a generation fighting for social justice. Bob Marley, the tough gong himself, wasn't just a musician. He was a prophet, a poet, a voice for the oppressed, preaching messages of love, unity, and resistance.
And let's not forget dancehall, the heartbeat of Jamaica. This vibrant, energetic genre isn't just about moving your body, it's about expressing your soul, your joy, your pain, your story. Black Americans have embraced these art forms, infusing them into their own cultural fabric. From hip-hop to fashion, Jamaican influence is undeniable. And then there's the food, man. Jerk chicken, ackee, and saltfish, plantain. These aren't just dishes, they're culinary love letters, each bite a reminder of a shared heritage.
But beyond the music and the food, there's a certain laid-back, airy vibe that resonates deeply with Black Americans. It's a slower pace of life, a focus on community, a connection to nature that speaks to a longing for peace, for tranquility, for escape from the constant grind. And we can't forget about Rastafarianism. Now, this spiritual movement, with its roots in Jamaica, has had a profound impact on Black consciousness worldwide. Rastafarianism's message of Black empowerment, self-reliance, and connection to Africa struck a chord with many African Americans seeking identity and liberation.
Chapter 3. More than a flag, a shared identity. You see, the connection Black Americans feel to Jamaica runs deeper than just shared experiences. It's about shared aspirations. Jamaica, with its majority Black population, represents a powerful symbol of Black self-determination, a place where Black people have been able to carve their own path, define their own destiny. For Black Americans who still grapple with the legacy of slavery and segregation, Jamaica represents a vision of what's possible, a future where Blackness is celebrated, not just tolerated. It's about looking at Jamaica's achievements and feeling a sense of pride, a sense of hope. Think about it. Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, isn't just a Jamaican hero. He's a global icon, a symbol of Black excellence. Bob Marley's music transcended borders, languages, and cultures, becoming a unifying force for peace and love. These figures, and countless others, serve as a testament to the resilience, creativity, and indomitable spirit of the African diaspora. Celebrating Jamaican culture for many Black Americans is about honoring that legacy, about recognizing the interconnectedness of their struggles and triumphs. When Black Americans embrace Jamaican culture, they're not just adopting a cool style or a tasty dish. They're tapping into a deep well of history, of resilience, of pride. It's about recognizing that the African diaspora, though scattered across the globe, is still connected by invisible threads of shared heritage, shared experiences, and a shared yearning for liberation. And in a world that often seeks to divide and conquer, that connection, my friends, is something truly special.
So there you have it. The love story between Black Americans and Jamaica. It's complicated, it's nuanced, it's beautiful. In summary, the connection stems from shared histories of racism and resistance, as well as a deep appreciation for Jamaican culture and its role in promoting Black pride and unity. Jamaica often represents a cultural haven where Black Americans can celebrate their heritage and escape societal injustices. It's about finding solace in shared struggles, inspiration in shared triumphs, and hope in a shared future. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, Black joy, Black love, Black excellence will always find a way to shine through.